there is a time and place for everything. Was this the time and place for this? Tons of callers ready to weigh in, and I appreciate all of you for listening and calling. Anna and Fridley, you're up. Go ahead. Thanks for calling in. What do you think?
Hi. Well, my only comment is the caller just before you took the break. You're the one that said you commented that you used the word unity.
Yeah.
That's what the bishop was attempting to do, was to bring unity. And that's exactly what she was trying to do. She was trying to explain to him what unity actually means.
That's very good. I like that. Anna, thank you. Mary in Minneapolis, you're on CCO. Thanks for calling. Do you think it was appropriate?
Hi, Jason. Thanks for taking my call. I agree with everyone about being unified and all that, but I agree with you, Jason. I think it was inappropriate in a place of worship. And I feel that if she wanted to express that, she could have done it in a more appropriate way by taking President Trump aside and having a conversation with him. I think he would have taken her seriously and warmly. That's my thought.
Very good. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate that. Joanne in Fridley, you're on CCO. Joanne, go ahead.
Okay. I am so proud of her. And the thing that I like the most about it is that he was sitting there, his wife was sitting there, the vice president was sitting there, and so was his wife. And hats off to her. I'll tell you, she no way he would have listened to her if she would have taken him aside. No, I'm real proud of her. I think she did the right thing. And you know what? I hope they all took it to bed that night with them. I hope they had some time to think about it. Shame on them.
Joanne,
shame on them for yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for calling in, Joanne. Charlotte in Rosemont, you're on CCO. Hi, Charlotte. Go ahead.
Hi. Yeah, my thing is, unless you are one of these communities, you don't get how scared we are.
Are you
Nobody understands.
Are you one of those communities?
I am, and my daughter is also.
Yeah.
And so
talk about that. Talk about that so people understand.
Yeah.
How are you feeling right now?
So scared. I am scared about, I have friends that are transgender, and they are terrified that they're going to lose their jobs, that they're going to lose their children. My daughter's best friend is transgender and has been since before elementary school. My daughter and I are some of the only people that even know she's transgender. And they're terrified. Her parents are terrified they're going to take her away from them. And I've taught for years and taught these kids. I remember at one time, one of my kids went home and his parents were gone. This is during the other administration. Gone, And so people don't get how scared we are and how comforting it was to have him hear it from someone, because you can't pull him aside. There's no way, so that's what I want to say is people are terrified. So I appreciate you talking about this. I really do.
Charlotte, thank you. It takes courage for you to share just your vulnerability and the fear that you're feeling right now, to call in and to share that with all of us. And I just want you to know, I know that, and I appreciate it. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's Charlotte and Rosemont. I mean, that is a reality, right? And I think we know this is true in the immigrant communities, and frankly, in many communities where you have marriages, where perhaps you have someone who is here without proper documentation, who is here illegally, and the fear is out there. Is this the right time to say it? Pat is in Coon Rapids. Pat, thanks for calling CCO. What do you think? Was it the right time, or was it inappropriate?
It was absolutely appropriate, and she did a very nice job. People are scared, and he wouldn't listen to anybody. You can't pull him aside. He wasn't going to have a warm reception to somebody. Look at how he responded, just with a nasty-looking face while she's talking. It was absolutely the right time. It was the right thing to say. And you're right, people are very scared. I worked at Children's for a number of years. We have a transgender clinic there.
Right.
And all of those kids who have through no fault of their own, are dealing with this, and their parents are scared, their families are scared. It's just unbelievable that in this country in 2024 we're living with this.
Yeah.
It's appalling, and gays and lesbians and immigrants. We need immigrants. She was right about that. Who are the people? Who's going to be roofing our houses? Who's going to be doing all the jobs that Americans think is beneath them?
Yeah.
It's just incredible that this man is in office, and all the people that voted for him should be ashamed of themselves.
Pat, thank you. Jeff is in Sauk Rapids. Jeff, do you think it was inappropriate?
I think it was absolutely, positively the best thing that smacked him right between the eyes with a message like that, especially from a member of the clergy. I spent a few minutes looking through the bills in my wallet and the coins in my pocket, and I couldn't find a one of them that says, "In Donald we trust."
It does take courage. I have to say this, like, I believe that she could have accomplished the same goal by stopping
I think he needed
at the
to
end
hear
of the
it.
first clip that I played. But I do think
Yeah.
it did take courage for her to say in front of the president, knowing that she was going to
Yep.
get sort of smacked the way she is in public opinion by at least
Oh, she knew
some
what was
people
gonna
today,
happen.
right?
Sure.
She knew.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that was the best thing to do. Call him out publicly for what he is.
Jeff, thank you. Really appreciate all the callers. Very good, very insightful. I do think this is how we can talk about stuff, right? You can have a different opinion. You don't have to yell at each other, insult each other. But I really appreciate everybody weighing in today. So many good texts as well. He is listening, says one texter, and that's why he was elected, as the left has gone too far.